Let's start with how we met.
हामी अब obviously we were in same school पहिला हामी सिडनी एउटै फ्लाइटमा आएको थियो. Like we knew each other but we were not that close friends.
So let's jump to the pregnancy journey.
Yes.
So was it a planned or unplanned, or like how things happened?
I've conceived again. अनि next 6 weeks को टाइममा like I had a bleeding and म ultrasound गर्न गएँ. Ultrasound गरेपछि like you know the lady said go to the emergency. उसले मलाई के पनि भनेन त्यतिखेर हुन्छ नि. अनि I was like I was a bit scared also. अनि पछि ल भनेर मलाई फरिदले emergency लिएर गयो. अनि त्यसपछि त्यहाँ डक्टरले के भन्यो भने this is an ectopic pregnancy.
Lastly, I would just like to ask you like any suggestions or advice you would like to give to new moms out there or trying to conceive or ready to be a mom.
I think for the people who are trying to conceive, I think don't be too hard on yourself, Ansani. Like from my experience, when time is right, when everything is right, everything will fall into place.
The struggle is real, but so is success. Namaste and hello everyone. I'm Shristi. Welcome to my podcast, The Struggle is Real. In this season, we'll have some deep conversation about amazing motherhood journey. We'll take you to the ride of motherhood, where we will listen to emotional roller coaster with physical struggles, hard and incredible journey, and tears and joy, and then everything in between. So hold on to the good, breath to the bad, and welcome to the wildest and most amazing ride of your life, The Struggle is Real, Season 1, Motherhood. If you have a story to share or know someone who wants to share about pregnancy and motherhood journey, please DM me in my Instagram account, SISTYSTHA, or comment me below. We have a very special guest today for our first episode of podcast, Chetana Pradhan, who is my very dear friend, and today we have discussed about the motherhood journey, trying to conceive journey, and also postpartum journey. So let's start. Let's start with how we met.
How we met, हामी अब obviously we were in same school पहिला अनि हामी सिडनी एउटै फ्लाइटमा आएको थियो. Like we knew each other but we were not that close friends होइन. अनि हामी सिडनी एउटै फ्लाइटमा coincidentally आइपुग्यो. अनि त्यसपछि I think after that we were students. It was like we disconnected, like we were not in touch for a few years. And I think one day, like I found out that you were pregnant, and then I reached out to you in Instagram. And we became bum buddies.
It was exactly the same time we were
pregnant. We were pregnant together.
त्यसपछि तिमीले फरिदलाई पनि यहीँ आएर भेटेको हो नि त. So I just want to know the story how you met Farid.
Farid र मेरो story itself is like हुन्छ नि हामी पहिला अब स्टुडेन्ट लाइफमा हुँदाखेरि म हङ्ग्री ज्याक्समा काम गर्थेँ होइन. अनि त्यतिखेर आई युज टु डु नाइट सिफ्ट. अनि मेरो काम कति बजी 1 बजेतिर सकिन्थ्यो. अनि ऊ चाहिँ नाइट राइडर्समा काम गर्थ्यो. नाइट राइडर्स भनेको त्यो ट्रेन सकेपछि बस हुन्छ नि, त्यो नाइट राइडर्समा काम गर्थ्यो. ऊ चाहिँ बस मार्सल थियो. अनि म ठ्याक्क सेन्ट्रलमा चाहिँ मेरो बस आउँथ्यो होइन. अनि त्यता ऊ टिकट चेक गर्ने, टिकट बस मार्सल टिकटहरू चेक गर्थ्यो. अनि त्यतिखेरै कुरामा like we started speaking to each other. अनि एक दिन चाहिँ के कुरामा हाम्रो फोन नम्बर एक्सचेन्ज भइसकेको थियो. एभ्री विक वी युज टु meet in that central उसमा. अनि त्यसपछि we exchanged our phone number. अनि एक दिन चाहिँ उसले मलाई के भन्छ, होइन यो बस जान्छ तिम्रो घर अगाडि रोकिदिन्छ भनेर पठाइदियो. म बस चढेर गएँ. एन्ड आई वाज न्यू टु सिडनी. कहाँ रोक्छ थाहा छैन. म गएँ त्यो बस चढेर उसको भरमा. अनि इट स्टप्ड इन स्ट्राटफिल्ड होइन. अनि म बस्थेँ होमबुसमा. अब स्ट्राटफिल्डदेखि होमबुससम्म ऊ छैन, ट्रेन छैन. आई ह्याड टु क्याच ट्याक्सी इन द मिडल अफ नाइट 1 o'clock भन न. अनि त्यसपछि म त कस्तो रिस उठ्यो क्या, कस्तो मान्छे रहेछ यो रङ बसमा हालिदिन्छ. अनि म घर पुगेर भोलिपल्ट बिहान हुन्छ नि उसलाई मेसेज गरेँ क्या, यु डोन्ट नो यर जब हुन्छ नि, यु डोन्ट नो वाट यु डुइङ, काइन्ड अफ यु पुट मी इन द रङ बस भनेर. उसले त्यसपछि आइ एम सो सरी लाइक हुन्छ नि, बट आई स्वेयर आई विल मेक इट अप फर दिस हुन्छ नि यस्तो भनेर इट वाज आइस ब्रेकर सोर्ट अफ थिङ हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यसपछि वी स्टार्टेड talking to each other. And we became more like friends for a while. And त्यसपछि उसले मलाई त्यो मेरो असाइनमेन्टहरू गर्न एकदमै हेल्प गरिदिन्थ्यो कि अनि बिकज आई थिङ्क ही टुक वान सort of कोर्स मेरो युनिमा अनि पछि लाइक त्यतिखेर पनि अलिअलि भेटघाट हुन्थ्यो होइन अनि त्यसपछि उसले असाइनमेन्टहरूमा हेल्प गरिदिन्थ्यो अनि त्यसै बिचमा लाइक हुन्छ नि मेरो एउटा असाइनमेन्टमा उसले गरेर उसले हेल्प गरेर आई गट लाइक अ डिस्टिङसन and I was like so impressed. I was so impressed with that and this is okay and slowly we started developing feelings for each other and he used to always say will you marry me and this was my like obviously it's too soon and this was she my mommy happened I used to tell about him at the same time there's a guy in like I know he seems good to me but obviously we have interfaith Muslim more Hindu and this was is it okay if I start like this relationship mom was like if he's good just be friends first know him first but my sister was very against it and she was like no it's going to be bit tough तिमीलाई गाह्रो हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि के अरे तर obviously momले भनेपछि त मेरो sister also had to give in
green signal आएपछि
yeah exactly and then since after that we started dating yeah we were like okay if it has to happen we'll get married but
was his family okay
his family was not okay initially
because of the
religion उनीहरूको भनाइ चाहिँ तिमीहरूलाई गाह्रो हुन्छ unnecessary लाइफमा किन इश्युज ल्याउने so they were like bit against it भनेर त्यस्तो बोल्दै त्यो not so dramatic तर they were like होइन हुँदैन just think about it carefully भन्थ्यो त्यस्तो टाइपको थियो but I think
you guys were sure about each other
yeah we were quite sure about हुन्थ्यो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि upsetting त लाग्थ्यो त्यो टाइममा तर he was like trying to like उसले convince गरिरहन्थ्यो उसको mommy daddy लाई he used to take break and then again talk about me and again take break and then again talk about me and then they were like okay fine
so where there is a will there is a way
yeah अनि बिहाको 6 महिना जस्तो अगाडि they agreed and then we got married 2019
okay so let's jump to the pregnancy journey
yes.
So was it a planned or unplanned or like how things happened
so after we got married बिहाको 1-2 महिनामा I conceived हुन्छ नि त्यसपछि we were not ready back then हुन्छ नि it was an accident mistakenly conceived भएको थियो अनि obviously pregnant भयो conceive भएपछि त there's a hope हुन्छ नि okay we want to be become a parent we were happy but it didn't progress further हुन्छ नि it was ended up in miscarriage ultrasound गर्ने बेलामा it was like there's no development so like your miscarriage ho bhanyo so we were like okay fine like it was upsetting but we were like maybe we're not ready it's not meant to be bhanera liyo हैन अनि त्यसपछि after a few months we tried again
you said planned wala
you planned bhanera I hadn't taken any folic acid or anything but we were like if it happens yeah let it we'll go ahead about try garum bhanera we'll start trying bhanera we planned this but I've conceived again on next 6 weeks ko time ma like I had a bleeding and mo ultrasound garna gae ultrasound गरेपछि like the lady said go to the emergency उले मलाई के पनि भनेन त्यतिखेर हुन्छ नि अनि I was like I was a bit scared also अनि पछि ल भनेर मलाई फरिदले emergency लिएर गयो अनि त्यसपछि त्यहाँ डाक्टरले के भन्यो भने this is an ectopic pregnancy I was like what is ectopic pregnancy मलाई थाहा पनि थिएन के हो ectopic pregnancy भनेको first time I think I heard and I told my sister and she was like she knew what is ectopic she's a doctor अनि उले मलाई सम्झायो that is like हुन्छ नि fallopian tube मा गएर तिम्रो fetus त्यहाँ गएर बसेको so like it can't progress. So कतिजनाको चाहिँ त्यो fallopian tube पनि remove चाहिँ गर्नु पर्दैन थियो तर डक्टरले चाहिँ मेरो remove गरिदियो. So I lost one tube, right tube हैन. अनि I was a bit concerned back then, like मेरो के भन्छ right tube भएपछि like will I be able to fall pregnant naturally अब. And then doctor was like होइन मान्छेहरू naturally pregnant हुन्छ but by chance तिम्रो left tube मा next pregnancy तिमीले try गर्दाखेरि त्यो पनि ectopic भयो भने चाहिँ if you lose both your tubes you have to there's only an option of IVF भनेर भन्यो हैन. अनि अब I was like okay fine जे हुन्छ म त mentally IVF गर्नलाई पनि I was ready हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यसपछि GP suggested me to go to a specialist. If you like they time I started taking care of my health much more. I was a bit overweight on this mo yoga garte huncha ni. I started taking care of myself and eating right, and we took about I think 6-7 months of break before trying. Yeah, 6-7 months of break.
Your first or second pregnancy, like second conceive, kati gap थियो?
6 months again.
If first or second पनि 6 gap?
6 months. And त्यसपछि more 6, I think more than 6 months actually, like the third one. Okay. Because I was like, let's go to the specialist. हुन्छ नि अनि त्यतिखेर कतिवटा टेस्ट गर्न लगायो हामीलाई हुन्छ नि त्यो chromosomal defect हुने के blood test गर्न लगायो डक्टरले. अनि Farid had to go through few tests and everything like गर्दाखेरि like I remember paying like हुन्छ नि specialist सबै गरेर I paid about like $1,000 from my pocket हुन्छ नि अलिअलि rebate.
Because this time of course you want to be fully ready.
Yeah, exactly. And I started taking prenatal vitamins as well and magnesium and fish oil, all of that हुन्छ नि making my body prepare for pregnancy. Third time I've conceived as well naturally. And yeah, that's when
So how long did it take for you to fall pregnant after you did this test? तिमीले यो prenatal vitamins हरू खान थालेपछि like
I think I took about 1 month prenatal vitamins लिए.
Yeah.
And त्यसपछि I fall pregnant.
Okay, that's nice. Struggle boy पनि at the end it was a nice
exactly.
ending. Yeah, and here we have Aayaat with us. So how did you know that you were pregnant? Of course you were trying, so it wouldn't be a surprise. And how did you break the news to Farid? What was that moment, that feeling like, you know?
यस्तो हुन्थ्यो अब हेर pregnancy symptoms र PMSing symptoms are so similar, right? Like, and I was trying, I was thinking like हुन्छ नि okay this is pregnancy or this is like I'm about to get my periods, I don't know. मलाई भइरहेछ के भन्छ नि cramps भइरहेछ, body ache भइरहेछ, खान like nausea भइरहेछ, all of that was happening, all those symptoms खान नमन लाग्छ. And मैले Faridलाई test लिन किन्न जान like हुन्छ नि I sent him to get the test. अनि पछि it was ऊ गएको थियो किन्नलाई अनि ऊ ट्राफिकमा एकदमै नराम्रोसँग फस्यो होइन त्यो दिन. अनि फर्किँदा ठस्स पर्दै फर्किरहेको थियो अहिले नै चाहिने तिमीलाई टेस्ट भनेर हुन्छ नि अहिले नै गर्नुपर्ने. अनि त्यसपछि मैले होइन I need to do it, I need to know it, kind of like you need to know it like then and there, right? If you
like intuition आइसकेको थियो actually.
Yeah, exactly. And they went ठस्स म ल ठिक छ भन्दै म टेस्ट गर्न गएँ. ऊ रिसाएर बसिरहेको थियो, ठस्स भरेर बसिरहेको थियो अनि म टेस्ट गर्न गएँ and it was like double line and I came out and he was like what is it? And then I said it's like, you know, positive. And then he smiled and then it was not a surprise or nothing exciting, like
very expected.
Yeah, and then we gave each other a hug. That's how I broke the news to him.
Yeah. अनि तिम्रो यो pregnancy journey चाहिँ अलिकति कस्तो भयो?
Your pregnancy journey also was ups and downs, like हुन्छ नि I broke the news to him on Saturday. Sunday morning very bleeding देख्यो. I was like, and then I remember we had a moment on Sunny, we were like a bit upset. Like I saw him crying as well that day. And he was like, about like let's not like lose all our hope हुन्छ नि ठिकै छ यो पालि पनि भएन भने केही छैन तर अब लेट्स गो टु द हस्पिटल भनेर अनि वी वेन्ट टु द हस्पिटल होइन अनि त्यो हस्पिटलमा एउटा ब्लड टेस्ट गर्यो त्यसमा त्यो प्रेग्नेन्सी लेभल वाज क्वाइट हाई के अनि त्यसले अनि डक्टरले it doesn't mean it's a miscarriage अब भोलि अल्ट्रासाउन्ड नगरिकन थाहा पाउँदैन भनेर भन्यो but I was like so sure हुन्छ नि अब यो पालि पनि I have to go through this again it's very depressing and I went to the ultrasound next day Monday and the ultrasound lady said that's the heartbeat and that was a moment for us like we were so happy like you know, yeah that was the time I actually felt okay there is a heart because the last two time I never saw like I never got to feel that
moment of excitement yeah and when do you think I know Farid actually were into like parenthood ke aba mommy for mothers I know the moment you know that you're pregnant this pachi it's very different perspective for yourself ke tara aba fatherहरूलाई त त्यो पर्सपेक्टिभ हुँदैन नि त बिकज दे कान्ट एक्चुली फिल दे नो समन इज कमिङ बट उहाँहरूको बडीमा त हुँदैन नि त त्यो कुरा सो आई थिङ्क गड इज प्रिपेरिङ अस फर दोज फर 9 months होइन बट वाट इज प्रिपेरिङ देम के वेन डु यु थिङ्क लाइक when it struck you like Farid okay fatherhoodको लागि he is into it भनेर के हुन्छ नि
I think like obviously त्यस्तो कनेक्सन जस्तो मदर्सलाई हुन्छ त्यस्तो फादर्सलाई हुन अलिक टाइम चाहिँ लाग्छ तर he was a caring like he used to care for me while I was pregnant हुन्छ नि because I had not just I had few other issues as well मेरो second trimester मा हुन्छ नि short cervix भएको थियो अनि त्यसपछि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ के रिस्क थियो भने प्रिटर्म डेलिभरी हुने चान्सेस थियो हुन्छ नि अनि त्यसले गर्दा यु वान्टेड टु के भन्छ तिमीलाई मलाई एउटा हर्मोन प्रोजेस्ट्रोन एउटा हर्मोन आई ह्याड टु टेक इट त्यसले चाहिँ के गर्थ्यो भने तिम्रो प्रेग्नेन्सी यु कुड पुश इट टु एज फार एज यु क्यान अनि त्यसले गर्दा म रेस्टमा पनि थिएँ हुन्छ नि अनि फरिद इज नट लाइक नट इन्टु किचन अर लाइक हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो पकाउने मान्छे खालि किचनमा गर्ने खाले मान्छे होइन तर त्यतिखेर हि युज टु हेल्प मी इन द किचन हि युज टु सायद आए पनि उसले खाना पकाउँथ्यो हुन्थ्यो नि डिसेस गर्थ्यो अनि पछि आई रिमेम्बर हि वाज एट वर्क एन्ड त्यसपछि म केही पनि म रेस्टमै बस्थेँ अनि फरिद वाज लाइक क्यान यु टेक आउट द चिकन आज के भन्छ डिफ्रोस्ट गर्न राखिदिन्छौँ त्यस्तो भनेर उसले हि युज टु किप मेसेजिङ लाइक सो कन्सर्न द्याट हि हेज टु मेक डिनर हुन्छ नि त्यसले गर्दा आई फेल्ट ओके even then like हुन्छ नि okay he really cares about my pregnancy त्यो चाहिँ मलाई फिल हुन्थ्यो अनि yeah I think at that moment I saw okay oh that's sweet हुन्छ नि
all those yeah
all that time
okay so let's jump into like I want to really listen to this your delivery story which I've already listened but I think everyone deserves to listen it's an epic story
yeah so ke bhasyo त्यतिखेर there was another like I told you about my short cervix होइन अनि third was like मेरो I was diagnosed with preeclampsia as well in my pregnancy right in my third trimester so it was 33 weeks I was diagnosed with preeclampsia and then every week I had to go to the hospital to monitor like check my blood pressure so on 36th week I went to the hospital so मेरो ब्लड प्रेसर यस्तो हाई थियो कि डक्टर सेड ओके आई थिङ्क वी हेभ टु गेट यु एडमिटेड यु कान्ट गो होम अब न मसँग केही रेडी थियो त्यतिखेर हुन्छ नि सपिङहरू पनि अलिअलि मात्र गरेको थिएँ मैले त्यो पनि अलि लाइक केही पनि थिएन हस्पिटल ब्याग त प्याक पनि गरेको थिएन अनि त्यसपछि केही पनि गर्न पाइनँ म हस्पिटलमै बसेँ अनि 3-4 दिन 4 दिन जस्तो आई ह्याड टु स्टे इन द हस्पिटल जस्ट मोनिटर गरिरहेको थियो मेरो ब्लड प्रेसर अनि उनीहरूले चाहिँ विल ह्याभ टु इन्ड्युस यु सुन भन्ने कुन दिन भन्ने थाहा छैन अनि पछि जब इन्ड्युस त्यतिखेर म हस्पिटल बस्दा चाहिँ आई मेट वान फ्रेन्ड हुन्छ नि पब्लिक हस्पिटल थियो सो वी आर सेयरिङ द रुम अनि त्यो फ्रेन्डसँग चाहिँ लाइक हुन्छ नि उसले पनि आफ्नो स्टोरिजहरू भन्थ्यो अनि उसको पनि इस्युजहरू थियो हुन्छ नि अनि पछि उसले भन्दाखेरि सी वाज लाइक मेरो फाइब्रोइड्स इस्यु छ अनि आइएम गेटिङ लाइक रियली अर्ली कन्ट्र्याक्सन इन 33 विक्स हुन्छ नि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मेरो कुनै बेला पनि सी सेक्सन हुनसक्छ भनेर भनेको थियो कि अनि पछि ओके भनेर द्याट वाज इन ब्याक अफ माई हेड लाइक द्याट वाज हामीले त्यसै सेयर गर्थ्यौँ त्यसपछि जब 37 विक्स टच भयो डक्टरले ल आई थिङ्क इट्स टाइम तिमीलाई इन्ड्युस गर्न लिएर जाने भनेर दे टुक मी टु द लेबर रुम होइन अनि एभ्रिथिङ वाज गोइङ फाइन होइन सबै म आई वाज डाइलेटेड 10 सेन्टिमिटर भेरी क्वाइट अर्ली एज वेल मैले एपिड्युरल लियो त्यसपछि मलाई त्यस्तो कन्ट्र्याक्सनको फिल पनि भएन क्या सजिलोले यो त इट्स नट अ बिग डिल जस्तो फिल भएको थियो सजिलोले नै भइरहेछ अनि त्यसपछि 10 सेन्टिमिटर डाइलेट भयो भने बित्तिकै ओके इट्स टाइम टु लाइक हुन्छ नि अब तिम्रो युल मिट यर बेबी इन हाफ एन आवर हामी अक्सिटोसिन वे गोना इन्ड्युस द्याट अनि त्यसपछि यु हेभ टु पुस इट्स टाइम टु पुस भनेर भन्यो अनि अक्सिटोसिन इन्ड्युस गर्ने बित्तिकै बेबिज हार्ट बिट ड्रप्ड डिस्ट्रेस बेबिज डिस्ट्रेस भनेर एकैचोटि 141 उसबाट इट ड्रप टु 90 or 80 क्या अनि त्यसपछि दे ह्याड टु मेक अ क्विक डिसिसन सी सेक्सन गर्नुपर्छ भनेर अनि दे रस मी टु द ओटी अनि त्यतिखेर I was looking for Farid.
Was Farid in the hospital or?
He was in the labor room with me. He was a bit tired with all those hospital stay and all of that, but he was there with me in the labor room. And somebody told him, I heard him like someone saying, okay, you stay here. Someone will come and get you. Okay. And so I was in the OT and obviously I wanted pictures of, that's the moment, right? You need pictures for it's a lifetime of a memory. And she was like, it's okay, I'm going to take your pictures. And I still my husband and I still remember you're a doctor, epidural that. The doctor was also in the OT and that doctor was like, can you find where her husband is? Your memory and this is a baby born by and baby is crying, it's a girl. It's congratulations, it's such a good sign, she is such a cute baby भनेर केटीले मेरो फोटो खिचिदिरहेको छ क्या अनि त्यसपछि अनि एकछिनमा म यस्तो हेर्छु मेरो हस्बेन्ड खोइ भनेर अनि पछि हि कम्स लाइक हफिङ एन्ड पफिङ आउँदैछ है उताबाट अनि पछि मैले फरिद अनि पछि मैले आई वाज लाइक फरिद वेयर वर यु अनि उसमा चाहिँ उसको रिलिजन अनुसार चाहिँ के छ भने कानमा प्रेयर भन्नुपर्छ कि फर्स्टमा अनि पछि तिमीले बेबीको प्रेयर भन्दैौ न एउटा भनेर अनि मैले उसलाई कान बच्चा दिएर अनि पछि उसले प्रे भन्यो अनि कहाँ थियो भने ओ इट्स ओके भन्यो अनि मलाई रिकभरी रुममा लिएर गयो होइन अनि कहाँ थियो तिमी भनेर सोध्दै थियो अनि यु नो योर फ्रेन्ड द्याट यु सेयर द लाइक रुम विथ एन्ड सी अल्सो ह्याड अ बेबी भनेर भन्यो क्या अनि मलाई थाहा थियो 33 विक्समा भनेर अनि पछि कसरी थाहा पायो भनेर भने मैले अनि पछि मलाई त्यो रुममा लिएर गयो पहिला सुरु मलाई हुन्छ नि आई वाज इन द्याट रुम फर अ वाइल अनि पछि हो र मलाई 10 मिनट्स जस्तो आई वाज देयर मलाई त यस्तो आई वाज लाइक आई थट इट वाज यु हुन्छ नि यस्तो ब्याक साइड फेस भइरहेको थियो अनि देयर वाज अ मास्क एन्ड देयर वाज अ हेयर नेट अनि म यस्तो सोच चितुले भन्थ्यो लाइक यु नो चितु युज टु टेल मी शी इज गट लट अफ वाइट हेयर्स बट शी एक्चुली हेज लट अफ वाइट हेयर आजै देखिरहेको छु अनि पछि डक्टर स्टार्टेड सेइङ मी लाइक यु नो लेट्स we're removing her fibroids and all of that यस्तो ओ भनेर म चितुको अर्को ब्लड प्रेसर प्रब्लम त थियो तर फाइब्रोइड इस्यु त थिएन अनि इट्स अ बोय भने अनि पछि नो देन आई रियलाइज इट्स नट यु भन्दो रहेछ म त अनि 10 मिनट हि वाज इन द्याट रुम विथ द्याट लेडी हुन्छ नि इट वाज सो फनी एन्ड एभ्रीबडी आस्क मी वेयर वाज हर हस्बेन्ड अनि मलाई भनेको थियो कि उसले त्यतिखेर कुरा गर्दा मलाई आई डोन्ट वान्ट माई हस्बेन्ड टु बी विथ मी म डेलिभरी गर्नु पऱ्यो भने आई थिङ्क आई डु इट रादर अलोन बिकज मेरो हस्बेन्डलाई एकदमै स्ट्रेस हुन्छ मेरो फाइब्रोइड इस्युजको कारणले मेरो युटरस पनि निकाल्न सक्ने त्यो सिचुएसन आउन सक्छ सो आई वन्ट कल माई हस्बेन्ड त्यो पनि मलाई थाहा छ कि किन उसको हस्बेन्ड छैन इट इज क्वाइट फनी दो but like everybody was asking me back after that like how was Farid's reaction, did he cut that umbilical cord and all of that mata room mount and exactly it was quite funny.
Yeah, it's an epic story.
Yeah,
because I still remember remember you texting me and I couldn't laugh because of my C-section.
I know. I used to tell my friends, like, I was like, let me take a painkiller and tell you one story. It's too hard to tell you.
Yeah. So त्यति बेला आन्टी त हुनुहुन्थ्यो
Mommy हुनुहुन्थ्यो मेरो.
So I'm sure that's a big blessing and help at that time. This time हुनु भनेको है. Okay. So after having a baby, so तिम्रो breastfeed journey or bottle feed journey कस्तो भयो?
Breastfeeding journey was like suruko first few months I couldn't, like, Aayaat couldn't latch properly, होइन. I think 3 or 4 weeks लाग्यो मलाई उसलाई latch गराउनलाई. अनि त्यतिखेर त मैले उसलाई फर्मुला नै दिन्थेँ, हुन्छ नि, एक्सप्रेस गरेर दिन्थेँ. I think 10 days I used to give her formula full time. मेरो ऊ पनि like हुन्छ नि, milk पनि आएको थिएन. मैले 10 days उसलाई formula नै दिएँ. त्यसपछि I started expressing, अनि त्यसपछि I started giving her bottle. तर मैले latch गरेर चाहिँ खुवाउन सकिरहेको थिएन. But after that she started latching, हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यसपछि she started only taking breast milk. Bottle त छोड्दियो नै. मैले एक्सप्रेस गरेर दिँदा पनि बोतल नलिने हुन्छ नि. अनि कहिले कहिले झक्क झुक्क गरेर फर्मुला खुवाइदिन ट्राई गर्थेँ. त्यसपछि त when she understood, like, हुन्छ नि, she just rejected. त्यसपछि ऊ fully breastfed भयो till the time, like, as I speak I'm still breastfeeding, which is like I'm trying to wean off. त्यो नै एउटा अर्को स्ट्रगल भइरहेको छ मेरो लागि, हुन्छ नि. It's like I feel like it also started becoming like very convenient for me, especially when I started to work, हुन्छ नि. राति उठेर दुध माग्छ नि त बच्चाहरूले. त्यतिखेर चाहिँ मलाई, हुन्छ नि, कन्भिनियन्ट भयो कि त्यो उठेर दुध बनाउन जानु. बोतल काउ मिल्क त खान थालिसकेको थियो 1 year पछि. तर त्यो उठेर राति निन्द्रा बिगारेर खुवाउन जानुको सट्टा, हुन्छ नि, breast milk दिदियो. That started becoming so convenient that I could sleep and feed, right? अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि till now I'm struggling to wean off.
Start गर्नु पनि struggle.
Stop गर्नु, that is so, always there, exactly, right? 100% I agree.
अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ मलाई सोध्नु मन लाग्यो, होइन, how motherhood have changed you and your surrounding in a way, like your friends and family, has things changed? Or
yes,
you think still the same? What do you have to say on this?
I've started looking out for more friends who are moms because they're more relatable. And family song, I think focus has shifted.
Do you think your friends have changed? Certain group?
Yes, I think certain group can't understand me. Like, I don't think they're not parents, and I don't blame them. Because I can't be so, like, हुन्छ नि, म त्यस्तो easily reachable छैन. Because मेरो सबै अब हुन्छ नि focus is Aayaat and उसको रुटिनमा हुन्छ. मसँग त्यति पहिला अब विकेन्ड्समा मसँग त्यो ह्याङ आउट गर्नलाई अहिले टाइम पनि छैन. Because I'm a working mom, हुन्छ नि. Like, I really want to spend time with my child on the weekend. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि
फेरि हाम्रो पर्सपेक्टिभ पनि चेन्ज भएको छ कि. पहिला चाहिँ म कस्तो थिएँ भने, होइन, कसैले फोन उठाएन भने ओ माई गॉड कस्तो इरिटेटिङ, फोन नउठाएको म पनि उठाउँदिनँ. अब अहिले चाहिँ आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड कि मेबी सी इज बिजी विथ समथिङ, इभन दो सी इज अ मम अर नट, डजन्ट म्याटर. तर आई फिल, आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड. मलाई त्यो हेर्ने पर्सपेक्टिभ डिफ्रेन्ट, एकदम फर्गिभिङ,
100% है पहिला. अब त्यही त पहिला जस्तो मेसेजेसहरू पनि गरिरहन सक्दैन. Oh, there are certain friends I make an effort, हुन्छ नि, but त्यस्तो expectations छैन के मसँग.
So when you don't have expectation, you don't get hurt easily.
Exactly.
And that's a good thing,
exactly,
right, that we have learned from this pregnancy journey.
100%.
Okay, so you are working full time, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, going to work 9 to 5. So how you are managing these things? Like, you're literally commuting every day.
I know.
Right? Yeah. It's such a hard thing to do. हुन त हामीले पनि पहिला गरेको हो, होइन, because of the COVID हामी सबैको बानी बिग्रियो, work from home and stuff, होइन. But still, with a toddler commuting 5 days, right, there's mom guilt, daughter guilt, what guilt,
exactly.
So how you're managing this? But you're balancing it so well, right?
There are days. There are days. Some days it feels like, okay, it's easy, I can do this. हुन्छ नि, त्यस्तो फिल हुन्छ. तर कुनै दिन त, oh my god, I can't do this anymore, जस्तो पनि फिल हुन्छ. There are days it's like तर त्यही हो विकेन्डमा चाहिँ आई रियली वान्ट टु स्पेन्ड टाइम विथ माई डटर एन्ड फ्यामिली हुन्छ नि अब कतै जाउँ भने पनि सबैलाई लिएर जानु मन लाग्ने हुन्छ नि त्यो गिल्ट हुन्छ उसलाई छोडेर अब काहीँ निस्कौँ भन्न होइन 2 दिन त पाउँछ फेरि 2 days इट्स सो लेस राइट तर आई एट द सेम टाइम मलाई आई थिङ्क वर्क इज समथिङ विच इज किपिङ मी सेन एज वेल लाइक आई गेट द्याट हुन्छ नि मलाई रमाइलो लाग्छ हुन्छ नि काम गर्न गाह्रो त गाह्रो छ गाह्रो छ थ्याङ्कफुली माई मम इज हियर एट द मोमेन्ट लाइक त्यसले गर्दा मेरो घरको त्यस्तो काम हुँदैन एन्ड फरिद इज देयर इज वेल हि इज क्वाइट सपोर्टिभ हुन्छ नि उसको काम फ्लेक्सिबल छ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हि इज देयर विथ आयात ड्युरिङ द डे एन्ड देन आइम लाइक एटलिस्ट one parent is there with her all the time.
Don't have to worry about the pick up and drop.
Exactly.
It's divided.
Exactly.
Kind of thing,
So I feel like हाम्रो चाहिँ त्यही हो at least one parent is there. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि she's not just left alone. Up there she goes to childcare as well हुन्छ नि which is again another good thing that हुन्छ नि उसले छिटो सिकिरहेछ उसको आफ्नै social circle हुन्छ नि उसको एक्टिभिटिजहरू गरिरहेको
And I think it's important as
Exactly.
well. Okay, we can't keep them for
exactly.
हामीलाई त मन लाग्छ नि जति बेला पनि मलाई जहिले चाइल्ड केयर नपठाउँ जस्तो
जस्तो
लाग्छ
feel त
कि
हुन्छ।
सधैँ घरै राखौँ जस्तो लाग्छ बट वी सुडन्ट डु द्याट
Exactly.
उनीहरूको लागि नै डिसएडभान्टेज
एक्ज्याक्टली उनीहरूको डेभलपमेन्टल उनीहरूको क्रुसियल टाइम हो नि
We
त
can't teach everything at home
एक्ज्याक्टली
नि त हैन
एन्ड दे नो इट लाइक चाइल्ड केयरमा उनीहरू एक्सपर्ट्सहरू हामीलाई कति कुरा थाहा हुँदैन हुन्छ नि अब कति कुरा फर सिम्पल इक्जाम्पल यो मैले एउटा कुरा भन्न खोजिरहेको छु मेरो कुरा उसले सुन्दैन तर उसको टिचरको कुरा उसले खुरुखुरु मानिरहन्छ जस्तो इक्जाम्पल मैले ज्याकेट लगाऊ आयात भन्यो भने उसले मान्दैन टिचरले लगाइदियो भने उनले खुरुखुरु ज्याकेट लगाएर आउँछ हुन्छ नि थिङ्स लाइक द्याट यु निड द्याट थर्ड पर्सन हुन्छ नि एक्सटर्नल फ्याक्टर टु
Because of
teach
course the
them.
research says हैन
Yeah.
मम्मीसँग 800 times they are spoiled हैन
Exactly.
Of course अनि हामी देख्ने बित्तिकै उनीहरूको अर्को रूप हुन्छ हैन
पर्सनालिटिज आर सो डिफरेन्ट
It's connection, it's bond as well, but then they need to learn things as well, and we
Exactly.
also need to cope up with the
Exactly.
things. सधैँ त सँगै राखेर पनि साध्य हुँदैन.
You
It's
are-
not good for them as well, right?
Exactly. You're making them more independent,
त्यही त
which is
किनभने
important.
हाम्रो त मेरो पनि तिम्रो पनि मम त हुनुहुन्छ it's not necessary we have to spend money
त्यही
and
त,
send them to childcare हैन but we are doing this for their own development
Betterment,
नि त,
yeah.
betterment नि त, हैन?
Exactly.
अनि त्यही हो अनि okay, do you have any mom hacks that
Mom
you want to
hacks,
share with
like
toddlers since we have a toddler
toddlers,
at the moment?
yeah. Infantको त मैले बिर्सिसकेँ हुन्छ नि तर since I have a toddler, I feel like carry snacks if you're going out. They drink like हुन्छ नि उनीहरूलाई entertain राख्ने चाहिँ कुराहरू like
whatever they like.
and keep talking to them in the car like हुन्छ नि उनीहरूलाई नत्र त
Hard
like
to keep
hard,
them
yeah,
sane.
exactly.
Let's play a little fill in the gap game. I know.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start with this. I just have a 4 fill in the gap questions. I know. I secretly expect gap from my husband.
I secretly expect my husband to give me some me time. I think best would be him taking her for a quick drive or a park like huncha ni, so that I get some me time.
Without having to tell.
Yeah, without having to tell.
Farid, hope you listening to this. Okay. I would rather be a good mother than a good...
Employee, I think I'll any day choose my
Yeah.
baby before my work.
Yeah, of course. But it's hard as well.
It's hard as well,
It's hard
but
as
like
well.
I know some
As a working mom, right?
exactly. It's too hard and it's like too embarrassing at times. Like
तर त्यो आज पनि आउने रहेछ कि फेरि बेबी भएपछि बेबी नहुँदाखेरि चाहिँ एक दिन सिक लिन पनि एक दिन अफ लिन पनि लाइक हुन्छ नि नट वर्थ इट जस्तो फिल हुने तर बेबी भएपछि त
exactly,
नो सेकेन्ड थट्स
exactly. अलिकति बिरामी भएपछि पनि I feel like she needs me.
Especially if you are breastfeeding, it's
Exactly.
more difficult. Okay, and अर्को चाहिँ your biggest mom guilt.
Is I think I'm missing out on a lot of milestones as well because I'm a working mom. Yeah, giving her less time. Sometimes I feel like every morning, sometimes I feel guilty to go to work. I mean, mom guilt is all the time. Like sometimes if I'm in the phone as well, I feel guilty. I'm not talking to her. I'm not playing with her. So there's lots, not just one. So many.
True. And your one most favorite part of being a mother or of motherhood journey so far?
It's hard to pick one. But I think these days I enjoy her coming and saying, I think I love you, Mama. I miss you. This is my mama. Like, I love that. Like,
I know she's so possessive about
yeah,
you.
she's really possessive. Like, she's really possessive, and she's like, Mama, I love you. Like, randomly she comes and says, I love you,
That's so
Mama.
sweet.
And I love that. I'm enjoying that.
That's really, really sweet. Okay, we have come to the end. So lastly, I would just like to ask you like any suggestions or advice you would like to give to new moms out there or trying to conceive or ready to be a mom.
I think for the people who are trying to conceive, I think don't be too hard on yourself, Unsani. Like from my experience, when time is right, when everything is right, everything will fall into place. And probably when you stop thinking about too much, that's when it happens. Actually, that's true. For the new moms out there, I feel be easy on yourself again. Like Unsani, things will get better. Maybe things won't get better, but you will be better manager. You will be able to manage it well with each passing day. Like you'll be more experienced, and eventually that makes like things a bit easier with each passing day.
That's really nice. But that's really true as well. Like, every day we are learning because
Exactly,
no one is perfect.
100%.
So कोही बच्चालाई कस्तो हुँदाखेरि राम्रो लाग्ला कसैलाई कस्तो हुँदा राम्रो लाग्ला. So it's different.
Exactly. About with each phase comes different struggle, right? Things त कहिले पनि सजिलो त हुँदैन, तर हाम्रो managing skills चाहिँ better हुँदै जाँदो रहेछ with time.
Okay, so with this we are going to end our podcast today. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for
you your
having
time.
me. Thank you for having me. Pleasure is all mine.
Okay,
Thank you.